Stop. Right now. Whatever you're doing, stop. I need you to do something for me. Something simple. Something that might change your entire life. Close your eyes for just 3 seconds. Take a deep breath and ask yourself one question. Am I really living, or am I just existing? Be honest. No one's watching. No one's judging. Are you actually building the life you dream about? Or are you just going through the motions? Wake up. Work. Scroll. Sleep. Repeat. Wake up. Study. Worry. Sleep. Repeat. Wake up. Hope. Wait. Sleep. Repeat. Everyone says they want to travel the world. They want freedom. They want money, peace, love, respect, a business, a life that feels worth living. But here's my question for you. What did you do yesterday to get closer to that life? What did you do the day before? What are you planning to do tomorrow? Still nothing? Still scrolling endlessly through social media? Still watching random videos? Still making excuses? Still sleeping late? Still afraid? Still hoping things will magically change? Listen to me very carefully. This life, it's real. This moment, it's real. But your time, it's limited. You don't get a second life. You don't respawn. You don't get a do-over. This is it. Right here. Right now. Today. Welcome to Oral English. I'm not here to tell you pretty lies that make you feel good for 5 minutes and then you forget. I'm here to give you a mirror so you can see the truth, so you can wake up from a sleep you didn't even know you were in. You want to change your life? You want to speak better English? You want to become confident, powerful, unstoppable? Then don't just listen to this episode. Feel it. Listen with your soul. Listen with your pain. Listen like your life depends on it. Because it does. Let's begin. Part 1. Time is not your friend. Let me tell you something nobody wants to hear. You're not killing time. Time is killing you. Every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow. Every time you spend 1 more hour scrolling Instagram. Every time you hit snooze and go back to sleep. You're not just wasting minutes. You're destroying pieces of your life. You don't feel it today. I know. It doesn't hurt yet. But slowly, quietly, life is moving. Every second is disappearing. You're getting older. Your energy is fading. Your parents are aging. Your dreams? They're still waiting. But for how long? There was a man I knew. Let's call him Arjun. Smart guy. Really smart. Always talking about his big plans. I'm going to start a YouTube channel next month. I'm going to learn English fluently by next year. I'm going to start that business soon. I'm going to travel the world someday. You know what happened to Arjun? 10 years passed. 10 years. And he's still saying the same things. Still planning. Still preparing. Still waiting. Now he's 35 years old, sitting in a job he hates, watching other people live his dreams. And every night, he looks in the mirror and asks himself one question. Where did all that time go? Don't become Arjun. Don't let 10 years vanish while you're getting ready. Here's what you need to do today. Right now, take out a piece of paper. Write down, what did I do yesterday that moved my life forward? Be honest. If the answer is nothing, that's okay. But today is day 1. Today you do one thing that matters. 1 paragraph of writing. 1 conversation in English. 1 page of reading. 1 small step. Because your time, it's the only thing you truly own. And once it's gone, you can never buy it back. Not with money. Not with regret. Not with tears. It's just gone. So stop treating it like it's unlimited. It's not. Part 2. The story of the 2 wolves. I want to tell you an old story. A grandfather is talking to his grandson. The boy is angry, frustrated, confused about life. And the grandfather says, "My son, inside every person, there are 2 wolves fighting. 1 wolf is lazy, negative, full of doubt, full of fear. The other wolf is strong, confident, hungry for growth. These two wolves are at war. Every single day, the grandson thinks about this and asks, "Grandfather, which wolf wins?" And the grandfather smiles and says, "The one you feed." This is your life right now. Every day, you wake up with a choice. Which wolf are you going to feed today? Are you feeding the wolf that says, "I'm too tired," or the wolf that says, "One more hour of work"? Are you feeding the wolf that scrolls TikTok for 3 hours, or the wolf that reads 10 pages of a book? Are you feeding the wolf that sleeps until noon, or the wolf that wakes up at 6 a.m. ready to build? Let me ask you something. When was the last time you chose the strong wolf? Really chose him? Not just thought about it, not just felt motivated for 5 minutes, but actually fed him with action? Most people feed the weak wolf every single day, and then they wonder why their life feels weak. They feed laziness. They feed distraction. They feed fear, and then they cry, "Why am I not successful? Why is my life stuck?" You want to know why? Because you're starving the wolf that could save you. You're feeding the one that's destroying you. Here's what you do. Every morning, before you do anything else, ask yourself, what would the strong wolf do today? And then do that, even if you don't feel like it. Especially if you don't feel like it. Because feelings are liars. Your feelings will tell you to stay in bed. Your feelings will tell you to quit. Your feelings will tell you it's too hard. But the strong wolf? He doesn't care about feelings. He cares about winning. So feed him. Train him. Make him stronger every single day. And slowly, the weak wolf will get quieter. Until one day, you wake up and realize you become a completely different person. Stronger, sharper, unstoppable. That's when you know you fed the right wolf. Part 3. The brutal truth about comfort. You want to know what's killing your dreams? Not failure, not hard work, not even bad luck. It's comfort. Your comfort zone is a slow poison. It feels so good, so safe, so easy. You wake up, same routine. Check phone, watch videos, scroll, eat, sleep, repeat, repeat, repeat. And it feels fine, right? It doesn't hurt. It's not painful. But let me tell you what's happening. You are dying, slowly, from inside. Your dreams are suffocating. Your potential is rotting. Your future is fading. All because you chose easy over growth. I knew a girl named Priya. She wanted to be a confident English speaker. She really did. She would watch English videos every day, take notes, make plans. But when it came time to actually speak, she would freeze. What if I make a mistake? What if people laugh at me? What if I sound stupid? So she stayed silent. Year after year, she stayed in her comfort zone. Safe, quiet, stuck. And you know what happened? 5 years later, she still can't speak confidently. She's still watching videos, still taking notes, still planning, but never doing, because she was too comfortable being uncomfortable with her English. She preferred the comfort of silence over the discomfort of growth. Don't be Priya. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. All success lives outside your comfort zone. You want to speak fluent English? Then speak, even if you make 100 mistakes. You want to start a business? Then start, even if you fail the first time. You want to change your life? Then change it, even if it's scary. Do something uncomfortable today. Speak English to a stranger. Post that video you're scared to post. Apply for that job you think you're not ready for. Make that phone call. Start that project. Do the thing that scares you. Because nothing great, nothing truly great, ever came from staying safe. You know what happens when a seed stays buried in the soil? Nothing. It has to break through the ground. Face the sun. Face the wind. Face the rain. Only then does it become a tree. You're the same. Break through your comfort zone. Face the fear. Face the embarrassment. Face the pain. That's how you grow. Part 4. I'll do it later. The lie that destroys lives. If I could remove one phrase from the English language, it would be this. I'll do it later. These 4 words have destroyed more dreams than any failure ever could. I'll start my fitness journey later. I'll learn English later. I'll start that business later. I'll fix my life later. Let me be brutally honest with you. Later never comes. Later is a lie. It's the voice of your lazy self, your fearful self. It's the part of you that doesn't want to change. And every time you say later, you're telling yourself, I don't actually want this. I am gas pretenden idol. 2 years ago, I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I had ideas. I had plans. I even wrote down video topics. But I kept saying, I'll start next month, when I have better equipment, when I'm more ready. You know what happened? 2 years passed. 2 years. And then I saw someone else, someone younger, less experienced, doing exactly what I wanted to do. And they were succeeding because they started. While I was getting ready, they were doing. And that hurt. It really hurt because I realized that could have been me. Voice becomes urgent. How many times have you thought, that could have been me? How many opportunities have you watched disappear because you said later? How many dreams have you buried under the excuse of, I'm not ready yet? Here's the truth you need to hear. You will never feel ready. Never. Even when you start, you won't feel ready. But you start anyway. Because action creates confidence. Not the other way around. Right now, I want you to do something. Think of one thing you've been putting off. Just one. Maybe it's that email you need to send. Maybe it's that English conversation you need to have. Maybe it's that first step toward your dream. Got it? Good. Now set a timer for 10 minutes. And do it. Right now. Not perfectly. Just do it. Because 10 minutes of imperfect action is worth more than 10 years of perfect planning. Stop thinking. Stop preparing. Stop waiting. Start. Now. Part 5. You versus you. Your biggest enemy is not outside. It's not your boss. Not your circumstances. Not the economy. Not bad luck. Your biggest enemy is you. More specifically, the weak version of you. Every day, you wake up and there's a battle. The ambitious you versus the lazy you. The disciplined you versus the distracted you. The brave you versus the scared you. The you who wants greatness versus the you who wants comfort. Paint the picture. Imagine 2 people living inside your body. One is a warrior, strong, focused, hungry. The other is a child, weak, distracted, complaining. Who wins? Whoever you listen to. When your alarm goes off at 6 a.m., who do you listen to? The warrior says, get up, let's build. The child says, 5 more minutes. You're tired. When it's time to study, who do you listen to? The warrior says, focus. This matters. The child says, just one more video. Just one more scroll. When it's time to speak English, who do you listen to? The warrior says, speak. Make mistakes. Learn. The child says, stay quiet. It's safer. Every single day, you choose. And over time, those choices create your identity. If you keep choosing the weak version, you become weak. If you keep choosing the strong version, you become strong. It's that simple. There's a man named David Goggins. You might have heard of him. He was overweight, depressed, working a dead-end job, spraying for cockroaches. He hated his life. But one day, he looked in the mirror and decided, the weak version of me dies today. And he declared war on himself. Every day became a battle. Wake up early? Warrior wins. Want to quit during a run? Warrior wins. Want to eat junk food? Warrior wins. Day after day, month after month, year after year. And you know what happened? He became one of the toughest human beings on the planet. Navy SEAL. ultramarathon runner, unbreakable, not because he was special, but because he chose the warrior version of himself every single day. This is your life now. You versus you. Not you versus your friend who's more successful. Not you versus the person on Instagram with a perfect life. You versus you. The you from yesterday. Are you better today or the same? Did you grow today? Or did you hide? Did you push today? Or did you quit? Track your wins. Every time you choose growth, write it down. Today I woke up early. Today I practiced English for 20 minutes. Today I didn't give up. Celebrate those wins. Because you're not just building skills. You're building a new identity. And one day, sooner than you think, you'll look back and realize, I'm not the same person anymore. The weak version of me is dead. The warrior won. That's the goal. Kill the lazy you. Build the legendary you. This is war, and it's you versus you. Part 6, the power of now. People keep asking me, when is the right time to start? You want to know the answer? Now. Not Monday. Not next month. Not when you feel ready. Now. The perfect time doesn't exist. Your life will always be messy. You'll always have problems. You'll always have doubts. But successful people, they don't wait for perfect conditions. They create them. You think Oprah waited until her life was perfect? She was abused as a child. Poor. Broken. But she didn't wait. She started anyway. You think Jim Carrey waited until he had money? He was living in a van. Homeless. But he didn't wait. He started believing anyway. You think J.K. Rowling waited until she felt confident? She was broke. Depressed. A single mother on welfare. But she didn't wait. She started writing anyway. You're waiting for a sign. For permission. For confidence. But here's the secret. Action creates confidence, not the other way around. You don't feel ready, then start. You start, then you feel ready. So let me ask you again. Why not now? Give me one reason. One solid reason why you can't take one small step today. You don't have time? You have time to scroll. You don't have energy? You have energy to worry. You're not ready? Nobody's ever ready. The truth is, there is no reason. Just fear. Just excuses. Just the weak version of you trying to keep you safe. 10 years from now, you'll be somewhere. The question is, where? Will you be exactly where you are today, still making excuses? Or will you be living the life you dream about? The answer depends on what you do now. Not tomorrow. Now. This moment. This second. So close this video if you need to. Put down your phone and do one thing right now that moves you forward. One message, one sentence, 1 minute of practice. Because the power is not in tomorrow. The power is in now. And now is all you have. Closing the mirror. Listen to me. Maybe you're watching this right now and everything feels heavy. Maybe your English isn't where you want it to be. Maybe your life isn't where you thought it would be. Maybe you feel stuck, lost, tired. Maybe you're pretending to be okay, but inside, you're struggling. If that's you, I need you to hear this. Everything will be okay. I'm not saying that to make you feel better for 5 seconds. I'm saying that because I believe it. There is light at the end of this tunnel. It might be a long tunnel. It might be dark, but there is light. You just can't stop walking. Your worst days are not the end. They're the beginning of something stronger. Every struggle you face right now is shaping you. Every mistake you make is teaching you. Every moment of doubt is preparing you for the moment when you finally believe. And that moment is coming. You're not weak. You're not behind. You're not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. And from this moment forward, everything changes. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. So here's what I need you to do. Pick one dream. Just one. Something that makes your heart beat faster when you think about it. And protect it. Chase it. Build it. Every single day. Learn. Grow. Work. Improve. Even when nobody's watching. Even when nobody believes. Especially when nobody believes. Because you have no idea what you're capable of. You think you're ordinary? You're not. You think it's too late? It's not. You think nobody believes in you? I believe in you. You are powerful beyond your imagination. You are a storm waiting to rise. And when you finally do, the world will watch in shock. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening with your heart. Now go. Take action. Not tomorrow. Today. This is Oral English. And you are about to become extraordinary. See you in the next one. Stay strong.